Aspergers, a common yet quiet disability, one in which you couldn't look at a person and know that they have the syndrome. It's known that the parents of the child who has Aspergers are normally the first to notice. Carol and Chris, located in Blackburn, are no strangers to Aspergers. They discovered that their son was just one amongst 700,000 that are affected by the disability.
We had suspicions before he started school from about the age of 3. It was mainly physical differences from other children, like he didn't want to be picked up and doesn't want to be off the ground, and the way he ran was slightly different. Nobody else had spotted what we'd seen until he went to school, and his first teacher was a PE teacher and actually mentioned it to us, and at that point we got a referral to the doctor and we got the diagnosis.
The initial reaction when we found out was it was a bit of a shock to find out there was something wrong with him.
I think it was relief, because you've got a name for it and you can do something about it. We got lots of referrals then to different health professionals to deal with his understanding, his speech, the physical stuff, the sensory stuff for the occupational therapist.
From one perspective to another, Lukas over at the local student bar discusses what it's like firsthand to have Asperger's.
It affects people in different ways, some people more than others, so maybe a bit of in between. Some people have real struggles communicating, some people have social anxiety, some people get slightly depressed with it. There are a few struggles when dealing with Asperger's, especially on a daily routine. Sometimes it's just communication, sometimes it's just anxiety, sometimes you just can't feel like you can't do it at all.
These anxious emotions are well known by Asperger's specialist Norman Darwin, who often visits universities in the Northwest.
It's a social impairment that is found on the autism spectrum.
A very common yet hidden disability that affects around 700,000 people here in the UK.
Asperger's is defined by fulfilling the 3 criteria of the triad of impairments, which are significant impairments in communication, in social interaction and flexibility of thought.
As Lukas studies a degree in TV and radio production, he took his strength in script writing and put his talent to work by starting a blog.
I decided I'm going to write a blog, I'm going to try and help people, I'm going to inspire people to not be afraid of who they are. And right now it's done really well. It had about 400 to 500 views and people have seen it. I've had good feedback off people.
Readers of the blog were quick to respond with their support, and thus the hashtag #IamMe was then born. From the response, Lukas then thought to take his blog one step further, to make it bigger, to turn it into a campaign.
It came from the blog, the reason to start my campaign. I wanted to help people. I wanted to do something bigger with it. I wanted to start fundraising for research into Asperger's and depression and anxiety and PTSD and everything else. And I want to make people more aware of conditions that I have and other people have, and we want people to look into it. We want them to see us for who we are. The campaign is called the I Am Me campaign. I'm going to start my campaign for Asperger's at the I Am Me thing in January 2016. I'm going to start off small, maybe with a bake sale or a little fun run or something. I'm just going to start off small and work my way from there. What I'd tell others with the same thing as me, don't be afraid of who you are. Embrace it, don't be scared. Don't let people get you down, don't let yourself down, just embrace it.